story time with Magical Mrs Hutchins. How are you today? Are you well? You are? Fantastic. I'm also pretty well too. Now today I thought I might share another Tony Mitten and Aunt Parker story with you. So I'm going to be reading Super Submarines. If you're sitting comfortably, I shall begin. Super Submarines. A submarine's a kind of boat that dives beneath the sea. Below the waves is such a strange and wondrous place to be. To travel down, it takes in water till its tanks are full. The weight of water gives the submarine a downward pull. So it has to take on water, and that helps it sink below the surface of the water and go underneath. When it's underwater, the propeller makes it go. The hydroplanes can tilt to steer it up or down, like so. The rudder also steers the sub and turns it left or right. Computers help to navigate. Down deep, there's not much light. Can you see? This submarine is gently diving down into the ocean, and look, the people are inside. Wow. The periscope can poke above the waves to peer around, but further down the submarine depends on sonar sound. The sonar sends a signal out, a special kind of bleep, which bounces back to help them guess what's out there in the deep. Because underneath in the deep sea, you can't actually see anything. So the submarine here, it has beeps and it pings the beeps out. And then if the beep bounces back off of an object, then they know where they are. And look, here's the computer screen. And this word here says bleep. A submarine needs crew to keep it running day and night. The crew need living quarters where they eat and rest and play. Can you see they've got sort of bunk beds that they sleep in? And look, somebody's bringing tea and biscuits. Oh, lovely. Submersibles are different subs that probe the deepest ocean. Down that far, it's still and dark, and there's hardly any motion. But even their submersibles discover deep-sea creatures which glow or carry lanterns and have very funny features. Look at all of these different sea creatures. Can you see? And the submersible's got very strong lights at the front to illuminate them and take a look at them. And sometimes submersibles have got cameras as well so that they can take pictures. Submersibles are used to rescue divers or explore. They sometimes salvage sunken wrecks upon the ocean floor. They're used to service oil rigs, lay cables and fix pipes. Their robot subs have cameras and arms of many types. Can you see all of these bits here? These are pieces of wood that are from the hull of a boat that's sunk. And when they sink to the sea floor, they're called shipwrecks. But look, our sub is rising. Its work is done below. Very soon the busy crew will see the sky and sun. Can you see it's going up towards the surface? Its ballast tanks have emptied. They've pushed the water out. The submarine is back in dock. Hooray! The sailors shout. They've arrived back home there. Look, they're on the surface of the water. Ah, superb. We've got some submarine bits to talk about. So let's have a look and see. Right, this bit up here, the information tells us that this is the periscope. And this is used to see what's above the surface of the water. That's when the submarine's beneath the water. And the hydroplane, so this is the bit on the back here, and that tilts to steer the sub up or down. Now the propeller at the back pushes the sub through the water, and it has a rudder as well that swivels to help steer the sub from side to side. And look, we've got two other kinds of submarines here. This is a submersible, which is a different kind of submarine that carries and controls the robot sub. And look, here's the little robot sub. And this mini sub can reach into really small and tricky spaces, and they control it with a remote control from inside the submersible. Cool. Wow. We've learnt lots today, haven't we? Well, thank you so much for joining me. We have shared another book by Tony Mitten and Ant Parker, and we've just read Super Submarines. Did you enjoy it? I did. Well, hopefully I shall see you for story time again very soon. Take care. Bye.